Long before maple syrup, butter, or Sunday brunch, our Stone Age ancestors were making pancakes over 30,000 years ago using crushed fern roots and hot rocks. In ancient Rome, street vendors served them drenched in honey and black pepper. By the Middle Ages, pancakes became a chaotic survival strategy. On Shrove Tuesday, Europeans whipped up massive griddle feasts just to use up forbidden milk and lard before holy fasting, sparking wild, centuries-old pancake races where villagers sprinted down streets flipping hot batter. From frontier gold prospectors survival baking sourdough stacks in Alaskan winters, to the invention of chemical baking powders that created modern diner stacks, this humble batter has fueled human civilization for tens of thousands of years. Stick around to see how a prehistoric survival bread became a global obsession. The pancake is quite literally one of the oldest prepared foods in human history. Archaeological evidence shows that Stone Age humans were making a crude form of flatbread as early as 30,000 years ago, well before the birth of agriculture. Ancient humans gathered wild grains like fern roots, cattails, and early wheat species. They crushed these botanicals using rudimentary stone pestles, mixed the starchy powder with water to form a loose slurry, and poured it onto flat, heated rocks placed near open fires. The result was a thin, dense, griddled starch cake, the earliest ancestor of the modern pancake. Because these flat cakes cooked rapidly, stored well, and provided quick calories, they became a vital survival staple for early hunter-gatherers long before baked bread was ever conceived. By the classical period, pancake cooking had evolved from basic survival into a culinary art. In 5th century BCE Greece, pancakes were known as taginias, derived from tagnon, the Greek word for frying pan. Ancient Greek poets wrote about hot griddle cakes made from wheat flour, olive oil, curdled milk, and honey, sold fresh on street corners every morning by vendors to hungry city dwellers. When the Roman Empire expanded, they adopted and modified the recipe, calling their version alita dolcia, meaning another sweet. Romans prepared these flat cakes using milk, eggs, flour, and spices, serving them hot out of the pan with generous drippings of raw honey and black pepper. Pancakes even caught the attention of medieval royalty. By the 14th century, European cookbooks began listing specialized pancake batter formulas, featuring luxury additives like rosewater, wine, apples, and expensive imported spices like cinnamon and cloves. During the Middle Ages, the pancake took on a powerful religious significance in Christian Western Europe, giving rise to Shrove Tuesday, famously known today as Pancake Day or Mardi Gras. Prior to entering the 40 days of Lent, a solemn season of fasting and spiritual discipline, Christian canons strictly prohibited the consumption of rich, perishable animal products like milk, eggs, lard, and butter. To prevent these costly staples from spoiling, households gathered every scrap of fat, dairy, and eggs on the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday and whipped them into a massive feast of thin, griddled pancakes. This tradition's turned festivity sparked famous events like the Alney Pancake Race in England, running continuously since 1445, where villagers raced down streets carrying hot pans and flipping pancakes on the go. As European colonists sailed to North America, they encountered indigenous Native Americans who had long been harvesting the sweet sap of sugar maple trees. Colonists adapted their traditional European batter recipes to include local ingredients like cornmeal, creating hoe cakes or Johnny cakes, and paired them with boiled maple syrup. By the 19th century, American cooks introduced chemical leavening agents like pearl ash, baking soda, and baking powder into batters. This transformed thin, crepe-like European pancakes into the thick, fluffy, cloud-like stacks we recognize in modern diners today. Around the world, different cultures developed their own unique takes on the griddle cake. France, thin, delicate crepes folded with sweet fruit, sugar, or savory cheese fillings. Japan, ultra-fluffy, jiggly soufflé pancakes made using whipped egg whites and cooked slowly under steam domes. Ethiopia, injera, a spongy fermented sourdough flatbread made from teff flour that serves as both food and plate. Eastern Europe, blinis, thin, savory buckwheat pancakes traditionally served with caviar, smoked fish, and sour cream. Korea, Paejeon, savory griddle cakes packed with green onions, seafood, and a spicy dipping sauce. From primitive survival bread to regional comfort foods, the pancake remains one of the most versatile and enduring creations in global culinary history. From 30,000-year-old Stone Age griddle cakes to medieval religious feasts and fluffy American diner stacks, the pancake has fueled human civilization for tens of thousands of years. Which version of the pancake would you try? Ancient Roman honey pepper cakes or ultra-fluffy Japanese soufflé stacks? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into food history, hit that like button, share this video with your fellow breakfast lovers, and subscribe to Gastro Hit so you never miss another episode. Thanks for watching.